Hi, it's Caitlin from Caitlin Swatches, and I'm here with more Rogue Lacquer. So I'm actually a really big fan of Rogue Lacquer, and I have been for quite some time. Rachel is just like the nicest person. I've met her in real life, and she gave me like the biggest hug, and I won't forget that because she was so kind and sweet. So Rachel is a gem of a human being, and I'm very excited to be sharing a whole bunch of new little sets and quads and duos, I guess, or is there a trio? There's a duo, a trio, and a quad. Anyway, these polishes are all debuting, from what I understand, at Polish and Dreams, which is an event that Rachel is running in Las Vegas on April 1st and 2nd. You will be able to buy these polishes there at the event, or afterwards you can purchase them online. So I have a Rogueversary duo, I have a Disney Imagineering quad, which I'm very excited about because I love Disney. And there's also a trio which was created for the Polish and Dreams event. So without further ado, I guess let's just get into it. Being the Disney adult that I am, I thought I would start off with the Imagineering set of polishes. So this first one is Happiest Place on Earth, which just know internally that I am very excited right now and wishing I was at Disney. Anyway, this nail polish is described as a green toned aqua with lime, gold glass flakes, and black flakes. So this is probably unlike any polish that I've ever worn before, and I am obsessed with it. So this one, I like the way it looked in 2 coats. I think that for me personally, I wouldn't want to take it up to 3. It would just be too many flakes on my little nails. So I like it in 2 coats, and it does dry down with a touch of texture. So you want a good thick glossy top coat, but it won't be difficult to remove, and it will dry smooth once you apply your top coat. So this is it in 2 coats plus top coat, and as you're going to see with this and the next 2 polishes, they look fluorescent even though I'm not under any special lighting. They're just like the most glowy flakes I've ever seen. So this one is called Spirit of Innovation, and now I'm thinking about Epcot, which is like maybe my favorite part of Walt Disney World. That's a debate for another day. But anyway, this one is a vibrant cornflower blue with green to blue and gold glass flakes and black flakes. So this one, I actually built this up in 3 coats so you could see how they would look if you wanted to build them up, but on a regular day, I'd probably just leave it at 2 coats personally because I really like how that looks. So this has an incredibly smooth formula. Rogue Lacquer is like the queen of Crowleys, and these are no exception. So this is it in 3 coats plus top coat. You can see the texture, but you can also see that the top coat takes care of the texture. And my sister actually wanted to wear this the minute she saw it, so I think this is on her nails right now as we speak, and you can see why, because it's so vibrant and beautiful. Here we have Beyond Imagination, and this one is a berry toned base with pink, magenta, and orange glass flakes and black flakes. So this one I love. As someone who loves like pinks and berries and purples, this one stole my heart. I love the size of the flakes in here, particularly the black flakes. They don't overpower the polish whatsoever. They're the perfect size. And I just love how all 3 of these look, this one in particular. So I opted to leave it at 2 coats for this polish, so you can see how the base is relatively sheer, but as I did with the blue, if you wanted to build it up, you could get more opacity in 3 coats. So here it is, completely in love with these 3 polishes. There's still one more in the set, but it's a bit of an oddball in the best possible way. And lastly, from the Imagineering set is the oddball, as I promised. This one is called Creative Chaos, and it is a rainbow of glass and hollow flake bomb. So I am struggling to find words because I love this polish so much. I love that there are tiny flakes. I love that they're big flakes. I love that this could be used as a topper, but I love, love, love the way it looks on my nails on its own. So I chose to just keep it at 2 coats and apply a top coat. But this is like the dreamiest polish of all time. I absolutely love the combination of the flakes in here. They're very rainbowy. The hollow is just perfect. Nothing is overdone. It's just like the most perfect polish, really. So here it is in 2 coats plus glossy top coat, and I just knew that this would look incredible matte. I think I might prefer it matte, so this is it with a matte top coat. So next up we have the Rogue Anniversary Duo, and this one is called Dreamer. So this is a polish that Rachel created as an ode to herself, and her story behind it is that she's always been called a dreamer in a negative way, but she has decided to reclaim that word and own it as part of who she is and make it positive. So this polish is dedicated to all those who dare to dream and aim big. The polish itself is described as a white crelly with rose, turquoise, and grape flakes, and as you can see, they lay down perfectly in the base. The base is nice and white. It's a bit of a chalky white, but it has the creamiest, smoothest application. It's so beautiful, and I just love the formula on this one. It's truly like a quintessential Rogue Lacquer polish, and I just love it so much. And the second polish in the duo is called Throwback, and this is a throwback to Rachel's Warped Tour days, which is actually, I'm laughing right now because when I put this polish on, it made me think of like punk rock and just like being an emo kid, which I was. And I love that that was the inspiration. I just got it immediately from the polish. So anyway, Rachel says that this polish just felt right and it felt fun. So it's got pink, gold, and green iridescent flakes with black metallic flakes and some hollow flakes in there too. So this is another one that you could probably use as a topper, but it's so perfect that I wanted to wear it on its own. So I went in thicker on my middle finger than on my index, so I just added a tiny bit more of the polish to my index to sort of even it out. But this polish makes me so happy. I never went to Warped Tour, but I always wanted to. So I guess this is like having Warped Tour on your nails. So for all of my fellow like emo punk kids, then you probably need this polish. Anyway, enough nostalgia. This is it in 2/3 coats plus top coat, a glossy top coat, and I'm going to show it to you with a matte top coat because it looks amazing matte. In this set of polishes, we have the Bellagio Trio. So this one is called Fountain Show, and it's inspired by the iconic fountain show in Las Vegas at the Bellagio, and it is a blue-green hollow base with metallic flake packed with gold to green shimmer. This one is really beautiful. If you're a fan of light blues or Tiffany blues, then this one is going to mesmerize you. There's so much beautiful hollow in this. It sparkles so beautifully, and I really, really love the formula. It's incredibly smooth. So this is it in 2 coats plus top coat. It's super sparkly and hollow. As you can see, the shimmer is the perfect complement. It's really beautiful. As I move my hand around, you can see that it's quite shifty. The next polish in the Bellagio Trio is called the Opus, and as Rachel says, who can go to Vegas and not visit the Bellagio Botanical Gardens? So this one is a beautiful blend of rose, teal, and chartreuse metallic and hollow flakes. It has all the payoff of a glitter bomb without the hassle of removal. So I would completely agree with that. This one is Very sparkly, very blingy on the nail, very Las Vegas, but like classy Las Vegas. So, I mean, it's not going to be as easy to remove as a cream, but it's going to be much easier than a glitter. So this is it in 3 coats plus top coat. I probably already said it. It has an amazing formula. It built up so easily, and because it's so sparkly, I think that it would cover up everyone's nail line in 3 coats. You're not going to really see anything. So here it is, and you can just see how sparkly and shimmery that the flakes are. And last but not least, we have Chihuly art, and this is inspired by the blown glass flower ceiling in the Bellagio entrance. This one is a vibrant flaky combo, which represents all the flaky colors, and there's also sapphire hollow glitter in this one. So I've never seen Chihuly art in person, but if you just Google images of it, then you know that this polish has 100% captured it, just nailed it. So this is truly a flaky bomb. I opted to build it up in just 2 coats because I think it would have been a little too intense in 3, and there's so much going on that it would distract from your nail line in 2 coats. So here it is in 2 coats plus top coat. It would also probably make an amazing topper, but I love the way it looks on my nail as is on its own. So I have a lot of favorites from all of those different little collections of polishes, and I just want to say how incredible the Rogue Lacquer formula is. And I love all of these, but if I had to pick my favorites, I would say Beyond Imagination. I'm just looking at the label. I really love that one. I was kind of shocked by how much I liked that polish and the green and the blue. I didn't know what to expect in the bottle, and I put on my nail and completely fell in love. So I really love those. And then also from the Imagineering quad is Creative Chaos, which like, obviously I love that one. It's like very ethereal, and I'm sure you could use it as a topper, but I loved it matte especially. I am having a moment with mattes, and I love that one so much. I also love like the entire Rogue Reverse 3 Duo. The Dreamer polish looks like a little like unicorn cake nail polish, and it's so cute. And I also love Throwback because I don't know, there's something very like punk rock about it. So let me know in the comments if you are firstly going to the Polish and Dreams event. Please like take a little bit of my spirit with you because I would love to be there. I hope you have the best time if you're going. And also let me know if you're in love with these polishes as much as I am. Let me know your favorites. And if you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram. Bye.